Hi everybody, my name is Karen and I am the counselor here at Plexus. Welcome to the workshop about the NCAA requirements. In this workshop, I will guide you through the different requirements you will need if you are interested in playing a sport, more specifically if you are interested in joining the NCAA in college. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. The National Collegiate Athletic Association is a member-led organization dedicated to the well-being and lifelong success of college athletes. That is, the NCAA is not only about the sports and the athletics, it is also about the well-being and the success that a student is showing throughout their college career. Let's move on to the different NCAA divisions. First, we have Division I, which is the highest level of competition. Then we have Division II, which is the intermediate level of competition. And finally, Division III, which is the lowest level of competition. Now let's move on to the Division I and Division II requirements. I decided to combine these two because the requirements are fairly similar. Let's start off with 9th grade. For 9th grade, you need to learn about the NCAA core courses. Now, I will be mentioning the core courses that are required for the NCAA in one of the upcoming slides. You need to talk with your high school counselor to identify the school-specific courses. Maybe your high school requirements are not the same as the NCAA core courses, so you need to check with your high school counselor so you can determine your schedule for the next few years in high school. Let's move on to 10th grade. For 10th grade, you will need to register with the NCAA Eligibility Center at eligibilitycenter.org. Right here on this website, you are able to track your progress to see if you have met the required NCAA core courses. For grade 11, you need to check with your high school counselor to make sure you will graduate on time with the required NCAA core courses. Now, throughout high school, you will need to check on frequently with your high school counselor. They are there to help you to make sure you graduate on time, graduate successfully, and you have a successful transition to college. You need to take the ACT or the SAT and submit your scores to the NCAA using code 9999. Now, just how you have to send your SAT and ACT scores to the college and universities, you will also have to submit the ACT and SAT scores to the NCAA. At the end of your junior year, you need to ask your counselor to upload your official transcript to the NCAA Eligibility Center. Now, as I mentioned before, on this NCAA Eligibility Center, you're able to track your progress. And with this official transcript, you can see what core courses you have met already and what core courses you are left to take. All right, and finally, we have grade 12. Now, this is your senior year, also known as your last year of high school. So you need to make sure you finish all the NCAA core courses this year. You need to take the ACT or SAT again if necessary. Now, I say if necessary because some students are already pretty satisfied with the score they got on one of these tests, but some students are not. And there is research that proves that students who do take it a second time do get better scores than they did the first time. So it's actually a good idea to take it again. Complete academic and amateurism questions on the NCAA Eligibility Center. Now, these questions consist of your academic abilities, the core courses you have taken, how well you are in sports, etc. And after you graduate, you need to ask your counselor to upload your official transcript with proof of graduation to the NCAA Eligibility Center. Now, as I mentioned, for the grade 11th requirements, you're also required to upload a transcript for grade 11. Now, this is a different transcript that you have to upload because this one has your proof of graduation. And this one will have all of the requirements that you will meet for the NCAA. All right, now let's move on to the academic eligibility that you will need in order to participate in the NCAA in college. You will need 16 core courses. The 16 core courses consist of 4 years of English, 3 years of math, algebra 1 or higher, 2 years of natural/physical science, including 1 year of lab science if offered, 1 additional year of English, math, or science, 2 years of social science, and finally, 4 additional years of English, math, natural/physical science, social science, foreign language, comparative religion, or philosophy. And finally, you need to earn a 2.3 GPA for Division I or a 2.2 GPA for Division II in your core courses. Now, this is the main difference between Division I and Division II, which is the GPA. Now, this is in terms of whether you are interested in playing for the Division I or Division II. All right, and finally we have the Division 3 requirements, which are very different from Division 1 and Division 2. Division 3 schools provide an integrated environment focusing on academic success while offering a competitive athletics environment. That is, they are more focused on academics. Division 3 rules minimize potential conflict between athletics and academics and focus on regional, in-season, and conference play. That is, it is not too much, or as I mentioned before, Division 3 is the lowest level of competition, so there is not much competitiveness going on, so it is more focused on academics itself. While Division 3 schools do not offer athletic scholarships, Division 1 and Division 2 schools do. 75% of Division 3 student athletes receive some form of merit or need-based financial aid. So even though you're not playing in Division 1 or Division 2, you'll still have the opportunity to receive a good amount of financial aid. If you're planning to attend a Division 3 school, you do not need to register with the NCAA Eligibility Center as opposed to Division 1 and Division 2, which you do. Division 3 schools set their own admission standards. That is, maybe they have their own set up admission courses / core courses that you need to take. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're just comfortable with you completing your high school requirements. All right, we have reached the end of this workshop. Thank you everybody for sticking around. Before I leave, I would like to let you all know to please download our Plexus app on the App Store or Google Play. If you download our app, you'll be able to receive instant notifications. We would also very much appreciate it if you leave us a rating and a review on the App Store or Google Play as well. We very much appreciate all the feedback you all can give us. Next, chat with my counselor if you have any questions regarding this workshop, or if you'd like to reach out about your journey to higher education. We're always happy to help in answering all of those questions as well. And finally, check out our Plexus YouTube page for more college readiness workshops. Our Plexus YouTube page is called Plexus Social Media. Thank you everybody again, and I will see you all in the next workshop. Bye.